All right, I am back and I kind of think I figured this out. And sorry, it's kind of wiggly at the beginning. But I hit a snag and I think I fixed it. So when I glued these down with those original measurements, 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10, it was hanging up on the bottom here a little bit. So I ended up having to kind of fold it back so you'll be able to get something in there, or, you know, be able to kind of pull it up without pulling it apart. So I think I have fixed it, and instead of scoring at 10, if you score at 9.5, you should be good. So it'll be a little bit shorter on the short piece, but it'll be okay. All right, so let's get this started here. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do 2, and this will be a kind of a quick video, but same concept as before. The measurements are the bottom piece, the base piece is 4.5, and then the top piece is 4.25 wide, and then the rest of it, I'm gonna have to give you measurements in just a second. So see, by putting it further down with that other crease, it frees up those corners. So it's still all writable, but then it just gives like full access this way, right? Okay. So then I'll have to go back and look at the other ones and see if they're kind of bound up too. So yeah. Anywho, yeah, so I hope you guys are doing all right, and I'll give you those measurements here in just a second if you want to make this piece. And then I decided to do my like kind of, I call it kind of my swivel square punch. I got that as a gift, but I believe it was an Amazon purchase. My mom got it for me for my birthday, I believe, a couple years ago. I honestly can't remember because it was a while ago, so. And this is not going to plan. Okay, so let's just finish this one up a little bit, and then I'll give you those measurements. So since it's kind of like a scoval or scrolly square, what I ended up doing is just taking the uninked ones and just kind of making a square. And then by keeping these square, it just made it really easy to put it down and just keep that top square there. And then again, I just kind of do the outside here. And we'll put the inked one down. Okay, I do that with this one too. Again, just do the kind of why I have been like tongue-tied all day. Must be a Saturday thing. And in the meantime of filming this video, my little brother came over, and the poor kid broke his foot at work. So he's not really happy about that. But yeah, I don't want to lose my place in the filming of it, so yeah. I was like, sorry dude, don't have time to talk. Gotta get these videos done. I'm trying to get like 2 or 3 weeks ahead, honestly guys. Because I just feel so much better when there's one a day and all that. Oh, and then we need to put our inked one here on the corner, and I'll show you what this punch is too. Like I said, I believe she ordered it off of Amazon, or I guess it's possible she might have gotten it from Hobby Lobby or something, maybe, I don't know. but it has actually come in pretty handy. It's one of my favorite punches. I use it quite a bit. It's pretty versatile. The punches I like the most are my 3/4 circle, my 1-inch circle, my 2-inch, and this one, and the tree. Because the tree can be used all year long, and it makes a fun little focal point, so to speak. Okay, so that one is done. Okay, so then this bottom piece, like I said, is 4.5. The top piece is 4.25, and they're this one is 3 inches. So okay, so 4.5 by 3 for the base. 4.25 by 2 3/4. Okay. And then these were the extra pieces, and they are 4.25 by 2.5. Okay. So I'm gonna actually do it a little bit different and put it on this one first. When I was doing it that way yesterday in yesterday's video, it seemed to help quite a bit to have the top kind of lined out first. And this one, since I just used the remnant pieces there, this one is a little closer to the edges, which hasn't seemed to matter much, but just so you know, they're like it doesn't line up quite like the other ones did from yesterday. Okay. Okay, and then see, so again, for bringing it down, then it's not going to be catching up in the on these little guys. So, and again, and we'll glue here. And just as soon as I get this one on, I'm going to take a few minutes and we're going to decorate one. Oh, but I told you I'd show you that punch, right? What it kind of looks like. And it might have its brand on it. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see what it looks like when I get there. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I have no earthly idea what day you're going to be seeing this, because I've recorded several videos now and I've lost track of days. I believe this last Sunday you saw kind of not the completion of the covers necessarily, but most of it. The one I'm still, once we get like the actual signatures in and we get to decorating, then I'll finish it in like one of the last videos. So you'll still get to see it. It's just sometimes, I know I said it in that video, but sometimes the journal cover just speaks for itself once everything's in it. And it's mostly done, but I'm not sure what kind of flowers and things like that I want to put on the front of it yet. And so that one I felt like it needed to wait till we get it completely done. Not gonna lie, I'm having kind of fun just making interesting ephemera for this journal. It feels very different than what I've been doing, so. And then probably the next few videos you'll see on the Mondays, the most viewed videos, I'll be doing pockets for these journals here, because I need a lot of pockets, because it's going to be a 3 signatures. All of them are 3 signatures, and so at the very least I'm going to need 6 times 3. What is that? 18. I'm going to need at least 18 pockets plus the 2 front pockets, or 1 front and 1 back. So yeah. Okay, so let's take this one here. And final length is about 5.5 wide, so it should fit just about perfect. And it does, just about perfect. And again, I'm gonna glue right here on the bottoms of these, and hopefully that'll be enough glue. If it's not, we can always add more. And then it'll be, like I said, a belly band, and I will probably put like a notepad or something behind there, so that kind of gives you an idea. You don't necessarily have to do it that way either. It, like, however you want to glue it down is a-okay. So I think I'm going to use the like things like this on there, and keep it keep them kind of simple. Hoping for one more phrase. And there's this one. And let's see what we have in this one. Interesting. I wonder if that blends in too much. There's not a ton of words in this one. And then it kind of lends me to think about, do I want, like this one, I think I do want to use on this one. Pretty much just by itself, and then we'll put on, we'll put these 2 on here. And I think instead of breaking that one out, I'm gonna put 2 on this side here. Like, no, that's too big. I think I'll just wing it. Oops, and I took something off. Okay. Wow, everything's just falling off my wall. All right, so we'll just leave it at that. Let me see if I have something a little bit different for this one. We can steal one out of here. So maybe the big one. Let's just take the Wonderland out of this one. Look at I'm doing all this with multiple hands. When your hands are like not working with you. All right, and we'll get these glued on, and then we will call these little pockets. in these, I want to try to keep as flat as possible since you'll be able to write on them. There's nothing saying we can't, once they're glued in, like decorate these little guys too. We'll just kind of have to see what it looks like when we get there. Okay, so we'll put that one back. And I guess if I had a favorite of these like chipboard type pieces, I would say this set is more of my favorite. I've enjoyed using those a little bit more than the other ones. I think a lot of it is because they're thinner.
What time are we leaving tonight?
I'm not sure. We have to be there at 6, so. No. All right, well that didn't really go as planned because I think I started out with this one, gluing it with you, and then maybe that one, and then the phone rang, and yeah. So I just kept going, and I got done, I was like, oh snap. But anyways, okay, so this is what they look like now. And like I said, I just used the liquid pearls on those to kind of make them stand out a little bit, yet it's not too crazy to where you can still write on the back sides of those. All right, so this is our next belly band in the journal. So I will just talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.